You. I just want to say if you are new around here, my name's Kamala Hurley. I am a psychic medium. I channel messages from the divine and I'm an energy healer. I like to call myself a spiritual embodiment coach. You call me whatever you want. How about we start with being we're friends, okay? You made it here. It's like the worst YouTube intro ever. But that's how I am. I just keep it real. And the first cards are out for you. So let's find out what's actually let's find out what's going on for you. Now, this is actually looking very different than all of the other signs up to this point. Okay, let's just see. The cards came out. The cards are out, and now let me start to just look here. One of the first things that I have to say is maybe you signed a contract. Maybe you have a contract and there's some kind of contract that maybe wasn't actually for your highest good, because the card that follows it is the Seven of Wands. All right. Then I just want to say, okay, then the next card that comes out, the third card, is literally Ace of Cups. Okay. The Ace of Cups comes out. This is what I would call a complicated reading. So for some of the Virgos that are here, I think some of you are reevaluating your love life, relationships. You're making sure that the choices, I want you, let me just rephrase this. Virgo, if you've started in on a new relationship, I want to make sure that you don't become codependent. I want you to retain your independence and be a healthy partner. I want to remind you of healthy partnership. It's so easy when we get excited in the first 3 months of a relationship to be accommodating and to not always express what your needs and wants are. I get it. And sometimes, even if we're in a long-term relationship, we can forget that we need to express what our needs and wants are as well. So I just want you to be mindful of any type of relationship, whether it's romantic, whether it's with family, or even if this has to do with career and your career and financial pathways. I want you to make sure that you are expressing what your needs and wants are for the month, okay, of August, because we have a lot that's happening in August. We have 2 super moons. We have the Lion's portal that happens on August 8th. And then towards the end of the month, we have Mercury retrograde. So many people are preparing for abundance and also getting ready to take it easy towards the end of the month. For you, I want you to slow down on overcommitting to projects. I want you to be very mindful of signing contracts. And I want you to think about the relationships that you have with other people. So for some of you, I think that you have realized that old relationships that you've been in have not been for you. Okay, this is the Six of Cups reversed, which is often a card that is connected to being stuck in the past. And maybe you are finally realizing that some of the relationships or even some of the jobs that you have had or that you have currently been in just aren't vibing for you anymore. You're ready to say, I'm ready to step into like greater authority about how I'm choosing to live my emotional life and about how I'm choosing to rule my empire. I don't care what gender you are. Oftentimes I see this as like the King of Cups. Like when I do readings, whenever I see the kings, often to me indicates like partners in your life, like in your love life. But actually in this circumstance, for you, Virgo, I want you to step into a bit more of your masculine energy, because I think that you have been a little bit too accommodating. And I want you to make choices that are really in alignment with your values. And what matters is that you don't go back on what you actually commit to. Okay. This is the Three of Wands, which shows me you might be scared to actually express yourself. Right. So here I am, I'm using mermaid tarot cards, and it really evokes the moment when Ariel in The Little Mermaid signs off her voice to Ursula to be able to go, be in love with who she believes is her soulmate. She like trades the essence of herself in order to be connected, to get what she wants. And I'm telling you, don't sell yourself out. Don't sell yourself out to get what you want. I mean, things worked out well for the Little Mermaid, but we are here on planet Earth where sometimes there's bigger consequences. Okay. And I don't want you to get into the energy of feeling like, darn, I made the wrong decision. I stopped listening to myself. I stopped expressing what my needs and wants are. I didn't just have healthy boundaries. So I feel like Virgo, I know that you guys are so practical and you have a beautiful, diligent way of showing up in life, but I want you to make yourself known in every category of your life. I really want you to share who you are when it comes to your career and what you're doing for business and who you are with clients or with coworkers. I really want you to show up in your relationships and really let your heart be seen. Because sometimes when we step into too much of that empath, like we're too much of the empath, it really means that we're holding too much energy for other people. And then what about you, right? Like when we hold space for other people, right? Well, what are we really doing there? We're really sabotaging the ability for our soul to be seen. Okay. Look, I don't know if you can hear that. It's literally a thunderstorm and lightning that's happening right now outside the window that I'm looking at. And that's where it's telling me it might be a stormy month for you, but you will literally land on your feet and there will be other blessings. See the lighthouse? That lighthouse back there is the reminder that your spiritual team is literally helping to protect you. Okay? You are protected. I know you're going through a lot, right? With having to assert yourself. Okay? But you're going to love the end result. So let's just get into the energetic pieces that you need to understand. So here it is. Here it is. I'm telling you, I cannot make this up. You need to be reminded, okay, that you need to have courage facing your greatest fear. What is it that frightens you? Okay. What is the fear? And do you have courage to show up with strength, to face the unknown currents, to face the deepest recesses? Okay. You need that courage in order to vibrationally cleanse yourself. It is to get rid of the emotional clutter that's not serving you. Like we always talk about emotional baggage. And I don't know how a single person alive could not have emotional baggage. If you think that you are 23, and I love you, what was that, Generation Z? I want you to understand you have emotional baggage that you don't even know you're carrying with you. We have it. Even if your generation, like, I don't know, like they don't even have a name for the youngest generations. The very experience of being here on earth requires courage. I know it's not easy. We are here making powerful pivots, not just in terms of like of making breakthroughs to unleash the chains that are connected to ancestral trauma. And that's running a little bit deep, but Virgo, I know you can handle it, right? So I want to say that I want to remind you that when you make a good decision to express your inner soul, to actually be seen, you are actually healing yourself and you're bringing greater healing to the ancestral trauma, to the emotional baggage, to everything that you've gone through in this month. Okay. I feel like I just went way deep. I feel like I went, yeah. And I'm right now, I'm like, if you see me looking down, I have like over 100 people hanging with me on TikTok right now as I do these readings. And I see amazing people here who are saying that like, it's really about having the courage to feel worthy. And I love that. Thank you, Jessica. Okay. So let me just say that do not hold back in this journey. Don't hold back. It's time. Go for it. Dive in. Okay. I think this is powerful. So not only are you being asked to look at your fears, okay, woo, You're being asked to have the courage to dive in and go for it. Okay. So powerful. And I have to say, that is exactly what Virgos need to do when they feel stuck. All right. If you feel stuck and you feel like things have been really not flowing for you, it's because this additional card came out. And thank you so much for the galaxy. Is that you're feeling stuck, right? It's calling for a shift, flow, and change. It's time for you to really stop trying to control the narrative of everything that's happening in your life and be seen for who you are. Enough of the over effort that you've put towards everything in your life. It's time for you to step into greater ease by just saying, I am enough. I am enough. Okay. That's like, you're literally enough. So let me just say here. Okay. I already told you, this is just to confirm me. You have a tendency to rescue. Okay. You want to go and rescue Prince Eric, or you want to, rescue other mermaids that are stuck in Ursula's trap. Oh, just saying. I don't know if you can hear that thunder, but that just made me jump. Like literally, I'm jumping. You always want to help others in need, or ask for assistance when you need it. I don't know if you were able to see that part. Okay. I want you to ask for assistance when you need it. Okay. Maybe you need to be rescued a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. And then also, there's this other card that just came out for you, which is barnacles only grow on a dock ship. So keep yourself moving. Time to dive in, time to be you. Okay. And to love the journey that's unfolding for the month of August. So I feel like if you actually are just yourself, you're going to feel greater ease, deeper relaxation. You are going to attract instead of chasing. And these are the pivots that you need to make for the month of August in order to be even more abundant. So, Virgo, if you haven't already, let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe, and I will see you in the very